down is one thing, but taking the Scuttle Crab, even though Viper doesn't have cleanse, I don't know if you really can fight this against Shun with level 6. He actually didn't get it. Did Viper get that?
I think Viper got it. I'm not super sure, but
I'm not a fan of that.
Immediately BLG back away because they realize they can't. And the splash CC from Tarzan, it's going to be enough to take him down.
The response will be this dragon, but BLG even up the gold lead, and they can't really do anything against a Scion, at least in the lane right now. There's no damage to kill this Scion, especially with the Doran's Helm start. So not only do Viper and On get time free against turrets,
it's a sub-10 United plus the Grand Starfall. We are all together, they say. Ooh. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow will go wide, but Viper is getting flashed on with the Shadow Dash and will go down to Tarzan.
P down, TP from Bin. He wants to get there on the same timer.
Oh, double TP from AL. Big shields out from both top laners. The Dragon goes down. AL looking for the fight after, though. Tarzan goes for the engage. They are looking for a front-to-back. Beautiful flash encore from On. And now they have the CC setup they need. Knight trying to find some more Spear Rush charges. Shanks is about to go down. Flash out from Shun. Tarzan goes back in for some more damage. Knight looking for more resets. He is on his signature pick. And you dared step to the golden left hand of BLG. He puts them in the dirt. It's a clean ace for Bilibili.
Yeah, a perfect fight for BLG.
The most value I think I've ever seen a Malignance get. Meanwhile, we go back to Live and On is dead to a potential 5-man play on the bot side. A holistic game, though, is in favor of BLG. These are trying to get some gold back in the hands of AL, but
in general for BLG is so winning. If they can continue to have fights like that, it's going to be almost impossible for AL to get through this Scion for a long time in this game. And even then, Hope, you never know who AL have around the corner, if there's a Pantheon ult coming, so you have to Mikhail's it. Obviously, we have the map. We know that Viper probably doesn't need here. So AL are giving, but now we're still moving back over towards the bot lane for AL. I feel like their decision is a bit split here.
Dude, they just took the whole tier 2 in the mid lane. BLG's macro is on point today. They took down the outer turret in bot lane as well. The recompense for AL will be the top side outer. But now you give Dragon Prio over to go second Dragon for BLG, who already has an over 4,000 gold lead.
Yeah, Hope goes for an Arrowfish, but ends up coming up with 0 there. AL are trading, but they're always trading negative.
So they will have a 5v5 if they wanted. Dragons started up and already down a quarter health here. The flub, or at least potential play by AL on the Baron, does not come to fruition, and it will just be this Dragon number 3 for
They're going to TP.
There's the Grand Starfall, but the Dragon's already taken. They're trying to full play on Viper. Viper does get away for the moment, but he should be ran down by the sneaky snake of Shanks. They find the kill. They're waiting for an entrance, trying to get Ben's just going to put his big old body in there. Cyclone on 2 in the back line. They're going to find a double Cyclone. Shun's getting bursted down, and Shun is down. Now Tarzan trying to find backline access. Tarzan getting locked down. Ace in the hole from the distance. Will get the snipe for Viper. Flandra, though, gets the lockdown on a Ben, and Ben's going to go down quickly. AL fighting. They're finding strength, and now they actually find a huge fight where they pulled the Baron, and they take
instantly the double global ult that you've been talking about.
Yeah.
Slammed on top of Viper's head. Ben can't do anything. Cleanses burnt, but still Viper has flash for these important fights. They don't lose Baron. Here it comes.
Okay, here they go. The United Starfall will fall again.
Oh!
And that's Shanked with a beautiful Petrifying Gaze flank. Now it's just a front to back. Look at BLG trying to fight on the side flank here, but they can't do so. A double Shadow Dash comes through from Flandra, who's finding another incredible Shen performance to add to his many of the playoffs so far. BLG have faltered, and AL take full pole position over the Baron.
Yeah, this has turned into a lot closer of a game than it started off being through this mid game. Baron's going to go over to AL. Another great catch onto Viper. I love that wild growth from Kyle. He hit like 3 people with the big knock-up and then the Petrifying Gaze layered on top. AL finding creative ways in this game to
Viper They move over. Knight's going to try to get some charm damage onto him, but Flandre's fine. There's the encore used. Grand Starfall on the back line, and here comes the combo from AL again. Can BLG withstand the fire? Petrifying Gaze doesn't go in, but Knight getting CC 100 to 0 and just sniped down by Hope, who is gliding all over them. AL just can't lose a fight, it seems. The slowdown is coming in. Viper is falling. Double kill for Hope. They find another one. That's mid lane full push here by AL. Baron buff on top of it all. They're going top lane.
It's only on Alive. The health bars are low, though. The death timers are longer. Viper lives for quite a while through that fight, but he can't really hit effectively. Flandre does buys so much space. Tarzan does the same. The health bars are low. Can you hold on?
I don't know if that's going to be the case. The shielding is just there.
15 seconds on Knight.
So much. It's just going to be the inhib, it looks like, for AL. But the changing of the tempo of this game, the changing of the...
Completely shredded, but finally AL have enough damage to get through Ben. So the front line isn't as scary, but Mazel, we're back for round 2. Arrow's coming out.
Yeah, the Dragon didn't even get focused last time, by the way, so we're just going to focus on his Ion. Remember last time we did this, it didn't go too well for AL, and now they're good double lockdown. Shanks coming over, shouldn't go for the engage. Knight trying to find the charm. The Petrifying Gaze comes out. They don't have enough damage. Shanks finally goes down. Now Knight is going to start cooking with this Malignance. He's got more Spirit Rush charges. He's looking for a charm if he can get it. Tarzan very low. The charm not going to come through just yet. Knight holding it. The Dragon still looming large. It's a 5v4 for the moment.
Yep, no flash on this Ashe either. Tarzan also down a flash, and crucially, Knight still has his. He can look for a charm flash, and it would catch AL off guard.
Okay, they're going to Grand Starfall in. The stand united used. Tarzan using his health bar, using his GA. It's going to be BLG trying to fight for their lives here onto Flandre. Flandre is going to be the one that goes down, but it is early trades as Hope was able to take down Ben. Ben goes zombie mode and ends up finding the fight back. The Dragon goes to BLG, but the base is in tatters right now. A soul point into a soul, into a couple kills for Knight as well.
Yeah, I actually thought AL were going to go for an end there, or at least play the fight a little slower. AL, I mean, again, you know their game plan.
Fight forward.
It's a very stressful position. AL's comp is kind of functioning like a shotgun comp right now. Even though they have a lot of consistent damage, their front line doesn't. So they send the ults in. They use the, the shield from Tarzan, the shield from Flandre, and once that's done, they have to back off Knight.
Oh, the Shadow Dash barely doesn't connect there. BLG taking back the aggro of the Baron. It's half health now. AL, they need to find another combo. They don't have the shotgun, J Beto. They don't have the bullets. They're going to go in, though, with the stun on the Shun. 50-50. It goes to Tarzan. He takes it, but the Baron is going to be taken off of him instantaneously. Now Knight looking for more resets. Shun comes back with his GA. AL running for the hills. The ace in the hole coming through on the Shanks, but he should be speedy enough to get away. Here comes the unstoppable onslaught. Going to be flashed out of. Ben tries to find the angle. Tries to go for the doubles chain on the CC. Viper getting flashed on, but Flandre can't get him. The healing is coming through, and BLG are pushing mid lane.
They got Baron, but can they hold the game? Frontline is down. And no ults either. Hope still has flash. Knight needs to go nuclear with his flash here. He can do so much work. BLG against the Baron will break an inhibitor. Can they end?
No way. You can't even give it an inch to this team. It was so back and forth. AL looked so proactive, but now at the back of a negative Baron power play, they are losing their base. Ben's going to back away. The turret's not going to fall. The last turret standing as a bastion in favor of AL. That's going to be the look to finish. They don't have any TPs to match. They have to back, and AL want to stop them. Shanks is going to go for it. He could finish it. The Baron minions.
It's not a bad thing. Baron's about to wear off. Elder 20 seconds from now. BLG, can they pull this through with the Cloud Soul advantage now that Baron is worn off?
Okay, Enchanted Crystal Arrow goes to kick it off. The Encore as a return. Shanks looking to get some damage down, but they, BLG themselves, have the push in mid lane to play off of. You can see AL a little bit worrisome, and now they're down a couple tools as well. There's still a lot of viability between these fights, but they've lost the main track back to their base. They've got to get back to defend. BLG are just going to push it down. Grand Starfall coming in. They're starting
it's over.
BLG just called AL's bluff. Said
Viper would probably like to get, but he's not allowed to. This is completely unplayable. How much of this wave is Viper going to be able to pick up?
They are still level 1, guys. BLG's bot lane is still level 1, and there are 2 level 3 people on AL's bot lane now.
And it will work. Tarzan starts at the dragon and will finish it. I think AL, at this point in the game, can basically go anywhere that isn't top lane and find a winning scenario.
They're going to.
On takes so much of his health. Colin comes out.
Nice dodge, nice sidestep there. There was some pings coming up from BLG on the top side, but I love these pings coming out from AL on the bot side, trying to go for a dive. They aren't level 6 yet. It's the 6 difference as On will give the reset over to Tarzan. He's looking for more now. He has the reset in tow. He could go for it. He does. Viper just has no chance to the double kill to Hope, who now has.
He's not going to be able to join anytime soon. It's not looking any better, actually.
Oh, no.
He's just solo killed.
Just one Darkened Dagger. That's all is needed. Tarzan just gets the fadeaway kill. He's going to be fine with the Hound's Pursuit usage. BLG are trying to get a little bit of play on top side. The vision is so deep for AL on BLG's red side as Shun goes for the solo play on a Flandra. Should be fine. That little sidestep goes through with the flash and gets the kill. That'll be BLG finally getting on the board here and getting some more gold on top side.
Yeah, but look at bot side. Invade on Krogs, getting zoned away from the wave again. This is a trade you're making. Like you said, you're investing into this top side for BLG. Is Jace the pick? Can Bin truly carry the game from this position on this pick? Flandra tries to live through the play, but it won't end up paying off. And this tower will be taken 2.5k in 11 minutes. So AL, with the first dragon, they're guaranteed the second one. I don't think Bin is going to rotate for this next dragon. It's only 2 dragons. But
it's going to go BLG's way. Double knockup with the headbutt back. Shanks is forced to get away. BLG trying to take this fight. Bin has moved over. Can't get the kill in a Kyle. The Dawning Shadows there, but he doesn't have the damage. The Dragon Rage kick came through from Shun, but was not able to secure anything. Now AL.
Onto the support, who he can't even kill when he's up 1.2k gold. Second dragon goes over to AL as well. I expected
this game.
Yeah, eventually, but Viper doesn't have his quest completed yet. Everyone else has. A play on the Flandra. Again,
4-man play on the Flandra.
Does he even die as Flash? I guess he's just going to hold end of giving Bin the gold.
There's the call of the pack. And On can't get away for long. He's going to be taken down now, especially with a little bit of extra cherry on top. And they don't want to give full topside neutral objective control to BLG. Could be a 50-50 here. Shun's still fighting it. It does not reset. Realm Warp going to be used by On to go on the flank. It's still the Rift Herald play that goes the way of BLG. Now On finds himself in the midst of 5. He's going to get a double knockup, but BLG have called it quits on the fight and back away. See if they can get away with their lives. Flandra getting bursted down a little bit. On just gives his life there, but the Rift Herald secured by Bilibili.
Yep, and On picked up the Herald in that play too, so well played from BLG. Again, a bit more gold here to Hope, but Alice is pretty hard to kill in ult. Shun is around the corner. Flandra's too.
Walking back. He just did not even expect it. Gets all outed by Flandra. A beautiful play set up by AL.
Massive insect onto Hope might do something, but even then, he is so healthy with barrier and flash available. Milio can get in there with the ult and peel. It hits Kyle. That's nice.
Oh,
but
Viper! You can't just be walking in like that.
What?
He just face checked the bush and dies. The Rift Herald play got unleashed by On as he goes for the double knockup. Bin was thinking about going for the kill there. They try to get Shanks. Shanks forced the flash away. The turret is the focus from BLG as they turn their attention away from the dragon, which gets taken by AL.
Yeah, it's very
pushed on by Tarzan. Tarzan needs to be careful. Just almost gets killed. The heal's coming through. Shock blast going wide. Now he might just die. Hammer slammer time as Hope tries to go for the kill. And now Shun left out in the dirt and will be taken down. Oh, I think they're going to get him too. I think they're going to get Ben the speed up from the acceleration gate, but Hope dashing forward doesn't have the damage.
Nice try.
Flash from Kyle. So we'll see if that ends up coming out in anything for BLG, but right now it is AL control. It is AL from start to finish, it feels like, in game number 2. Really good at some 2 item spikes here as BLG setting up around this river play. It's going to be a weird setup. We still have a minute and a half for a dragon, but we're setting up a 5v5 in front of Baron.
Hopefully Culling doesn't do a ton.
Viper doesn't have much mana here. Tarzan dashing forward. He will get locked down by the hell of the pet. The Dragon Rage kick came through. My God, the root from Viper just made the difference there, but Shun will also die. It's going to be a big play. Knight trying to go for the double root, the breath of life, breathing just
Lost
that.
a fight. Hope is all of their gold lead. Flandra.
I mean, he's so tanky, though. They are putting so many resources into him. They kick him back. Maybe
he's
taking
dying,
down the
though.
tank is enough. He is down. It's a 4v5. AL immediately back away the Realm Warp onto the back line for On. On goes for the 4-man knockup from On. They find a huge play, but can they follow the damage? Look at the skills of the peel of AL. The burn's not enough, but Ben with the Shock Blast can't do it. He's looking for more. He wants to hit home, and the hammer does. Smacking straight onto the head of Kyle, and here goes Shun trying to go onto the back line. Here comes the call of the pack, but Tarzan is called, and that's going to be straight.
And a massive issue that AL are running into is they can't really start a fight. If they go in with somebody like Nefiri, they instantly die. They have 0 CC that isn't named Flandra, whereas BLG are just realm warping their cow in. That is a massive empowered shock blast. It's going to dissuade the entire play.
I like to call it the CDS, the cow delivery system. That's what we like to. That's what we like to say.
He's super tanky in ult, and Flandra just dies. There's no way to
3,000 gold up, and it just feels like they kicked AL out of the driver's seat and started driving themselves.
Yep. Hope still the only. But if any more of that hits, we don't have the tools. Flandra got the big shield.
Oh, but he has no shield anymore. It's almost going down. 3-man flash pulverized from On. Do they have the damage, though? It's just front to back, and BLG love those odds. Soon going to look for an engage on the side. Tarzan loses a chunk of health off of Bin's engage, and now Shun going back over to take Prio. But Shun, he finds him! He just absolutely obliterates Hope, and there is none left for AL in this game. 6,000 gold out of nowhere, and it feels like AL can do nothing but stand and watch everyone from BLG cut them down leg by leg.
On is tankier in this game than Flandra is on Cassante and On is on Alistar. Yes, he does have his ult, but that is ridiculous that he lives that long. Shun will find the dog and take her down. Now onto the Baron. The game isn't over.
Half a second to react to that damage. The Dragon Rage kick perfectly buffered there, and the damage was just too much. AL moving back down here to try to take back some of their jungle. Shun's feeling very frisky here. Still has about half health and his GA on his back. Tarzan thinking about going for the fight now that Shun is a little bit separated. There's going to be the pursuit as well used, but the call of the pack also used. Shun isn't going to go down that easily. The fight between the junglers goes Shun's way, and now BLG turned their might straight back onto AL again. A triple kill for Viper. You were wondering where he was. Well, here he is. The striking Viper strikes again. Quadra kill.
He was hiding in the mist the entire game and ends up positive. The same kills as Hope, despite being 0-3 for about 30 minutes of this game. BLG turn around what feels like an unwinnable scenario in this game and set us to series point. AL now backs against the wall. Whoa! Whoa!
Okay, first blood going to Italy. That's the start you like. Well, but the Knight catch on the Shanks is detrimental for AL. They're going to move on to On. He's going to have to flash away from the spear. Hope's coming up as well. Viper has not moved, importantly enough. A nice flash cosmic binding from Kyle will get another kill for AL. Going to be the target of Tarzan. Going to come up here. Usually it's the Renekton Nidalee that was the big combo in mid-jungle, but now it's the Nidalee coming to chomp down on the Renekton, as she is buffed by a Void ally now in Flandra, and that should be an easy kill. Pick up Flash with a slice and dice. He should get away. The Flash comes back through from Flandra, but Flandra will not go down.
Close.
That's the kill traded, and or not traded rather, and 3-0 lead for AL.
Yeah, you're right. The Renekton Nidalee, very strong combo normally, but the Rexa kind of fills a similar role. Normally the Renekton Nidalee, the combo is, so might need to hold this thought, as there are some rotations from AL coming in here.
Let's see the gate popped. Shanks goes into the pit to try to take down Shun, who's very low, just wants to get the smite, does do so, gets the heal as well, as he's trying to get out now too through the magical journey, and he's still alive. The roof finally comes down. Kyle's going to be taken down now, as Viper found a kill there onto Shanks, and that's going to be some quick recovery fights.
Yep. Tarzan looking to invade. Shanks is around the corner too.
Oh, they want to go for it. Double Cataclysm. He's in some trouble now too, but here comes Knight over the top with the Golden Eclipse. And just like that, the Golden Left Hand takes his moniker and throws it into the face of AL with a double kill. Make it a triple kill.
And any other of these junglers that we've seen. Whereas Jarvan can just go. Destiny.
Okay, big yellow card. Triple knockup by Shun into the double Cataclysm, but the magical journey will get them out for now. Viper gonna flash over the walls. Shun going for the flash play and a hope. Is he gonna get him? The standard falls from the heaven, and Knight gets a almost solo kill onto Kyle as BLG turned onto the dragon. This will be dragon number 2 for them.
This is the second time Viper has flashed over a wall aggressively. He is not happy about how the early game of that second game went. Tarzan, I don't know what you're doing here. I know it can be a bit scary. Well, actually, Flandra's TP down to the bot side, so this dragon will end up going over. It costs AL a lot to get this done. The Destiny goes in really aggressively. Shanks is struggling in this lane. He has barely any gold. But AL get a 2,000 gold lead, 10 stack Dark Seal. I have a feeling Knight is going to upgrade to Magi's. Kyle?
Oh no, Kyle, he's just dead. Knight takes him down.
But something needs to quell the fire that is Knight, or he will burn through your hopes.
Hope. He just gets caught. He was right there with Kyle. And there's just nothing Kyle can do, who's now also getting ran down, but maybe baiting Viper. Viper playing a little bit hot-handedly. They're going to get everything onto him, and the execution comes through the Cougar Claws. Shun is going to get one back, though, and now looking for more as TP came in from Bin. I don't know if they have the distance. That's the flash, slice, and dice into the Ruthless Predator, and that is Shanks down.
Woo! Okay, I'm surprised that he's got Rocket Belt for some more safety. Hasn't upgraded the Magi's yet, but surely we get the book.
More gold. He's had the same build, I believe, for 3 games in a row, except for the Malignance in game number 1 on the Ahri. As we take a look at BLG's play, trying to retreat away with the Flandra flank. Flandra trying to go for the flash knockup, but will just go for Shun. But now he's just left out by himself. A big Temper Fate buys time, but look at Bin. Bin has found the counter flank, the flank of a flank. It's called a flangle, and now it's Knight taking down 1 kill. Does get the root there onto Flandra. Flandra's about to go down. The flash comes through from On. They are fine for now, but AL are bleeding.
Yep. Team fighting from BLG, so smart. Bin goes behind, doesn't commit. It just pulls AL off a little bit. And Shun goes in with the Cataclysm, flashes straight back out. And Kyle ends up getting taken down. The Dragon's up, however. And BLG did use quite a lot during that. They used On Flash, Shun Flash, Cataclysm. So AL weather the storm through that engage and the flank from Bin and end up getting a second Drake for themselves.
They do, which is nice prize to bring home here.
Like that, Magi's Soul Stealer.
Is that the name of the book,
by Magi's? Or who writes the book? Who writes the Amtome? Some wizard? These are all really important questions. Closest we've seen Mazel, and which is funny because AL was destroying game 2. Flandra has to flash away.
But now he doesn't have an exit to get away from the Cataclysm, and the rest of BLG are coming over to him. He's going to use the Void Rush. Destiny in, but the On the Hunt has been popped, and BLG are just that. They are on the hunt for some pandas, and it's BLG looking for... He gets away with a flash. They're still going to try. Shanks goes for the flash gold card. It's going to be blocking the Nidalee Spear by Shun, but he still falls to the Cougar Claws, and that's going to be TP late from...
Power farming through this, mid-game. Once he starts getting these items online.
Oh, Shanks getting caught here by Bin. Bin just running him down, flashing on top of him, and spin to win, baby. BLG looking to do just that as Flandra forced to get away through his tunnel network. It's still BLG with a 5v4 now, 25 seconds away from the Dragon.
This is one of the most one-sided top lane series I've seen coming out
really
from Bin.
Is.
When I was talking about the Viper CS, I didn't actually look. Bin has more. He has more CS than a Sivir on Renekton, and he is completely destroying AL in this series.
Oh, whoa, Hope! Even through all the heals, the Golden Eclipse finds you nonetheless. Another kill tonight.
Yeah, Hope not happy about that in the player cam. Dragon over to BLG. And potentially more. They could look for something like a Baron, although maybe not through the risk of, you know, giving over any shutdowns. However, that's only on Bin and Shun. Viper and Nye don't have
teams,
a shut.
especially good teams, and how they learn from them. Whatever went through the camp after BLG lost to WE needs to be studied, because they have been a monster to deal with since then. A 4-hit of the reflected true shot barrage from Knight might just spell the doom of AL, as Sun barely makes it alive. They can't even get a kill.
Value so far.
And now you're hitting 3 items from multiple carry members on BLG, and you're
shot.
finding Kyle, who gets caught out, and the spear gets reflected. Knight is doing everything right now. He is a one-man band. He's reflecting. He's hitting those skill shots being reflected, and he's getting all the kills. 11-1. He's looking to make a mark on this playoff with a most kills of a single game here if he continues.
And he upgraded to Magi's. He is reading the right book here. TP's in from both the top laners. Knight is fearless.
He's going to use the rebuttal and the flash. He is out of there, but Bin instantly turns. He is a predator in the Knight, and AL, they've gone completely lights out. Viper is striking. Hope doesn't have any hope left in his tank, and they are just going to take them down one by little one. Tarzan going to try to fight back on his Shun, but he has Bin coming around the corner, who slices and dices. Does go under turret and does back away. Still strong moments from BLG as they turn back onto the Baron.
Yeah, so well played from Knight. Baits Shanks in. Shanks flashes. Knight answers with it.
Bin is just in the backline. 1v3 Gigabin activated. I don't know if he's going to survive this one, but the Stair Gauge does go by him so much time. He's flashing. He's getting the kills now. Slice and dice, but he's going to go down. No, he does get the kill back. Knight helps him, but in the end, it's some trades back. They lose 1 for a Baron buff on 4. It is a complete and total solo lane diff throughout this entire series.
Knight's done some studying. He has 24 stacks Magi's. He's read up on the right book. Terrifying. 600 plus AP right now on this Mel. And Shun is just saying, you dare use this pick against me? I was here when the Nidalee was strong. And you think you can play it against me? Absolutely not.
Yeah, the fact that he's just going forward now into the enemy base. They're just going flashing
What
forward. Viper's just finishing the game. AL, they did not show us any life in this last series for them. And BLG, they continue to march 1 by 1 in the lower bracket. It has been a masterful spring split playoffs for them. They lost to WE, but then they went on a 3-0 against EDG, a 3-1 against JDG, and now a 3-0 versus AL to go on for their revenge tour against WE. They've been building up, and the Titans have been unleashed. BLG 3-0 over AL in a dominant lower bracket semifinals.